You know, a lot of games, when you load the game, it just kind of throws you into the game, and you kind of have to take a second and get your bearings or whatever. This game, however, the music, the mood, it just puts you right into it. There is no adjustment. You are all in. Like, you hear that music. It really, really, really puts you in. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like complete immersion, like automatically. Especially when it brings you in like this every single time. I love it. Okay, thank you, Todd, for suggesting this game. Thank you, real life friend Ashley, for suggesting this to me. I'm all in. All right, we went left the first day. We went center the second day. I guess we go this way. Day 3, right? Code check. Check one item and retrieve another. Oh, I can keep something? Ooh, hang on. 2 fantastic options here. Here I get my package that I wanted from yesterday, which would be much more cohesive with episode 2 and episode 3. But this one I could save something. But I don't have anything to save. And it's a dead end. At least this dead end gives me something. This one, I feel that's a different looking den. Doesn't that look different? No, that's the same. There's the clock. Oh, I guess because the window would be... Do these images change? I think they change because the window... Or maybe the fireplace is on. I'm way overthinking this. We're going to get our package because we wanted to get a package from yesterday. Why am I... I'm way overthinking it. Okay, shocker. There's my package right there. Before I get it, though, is there anything new in the mailroom? Again, paintings are changing positions. Yeah, because this was on the wall yesterday in the hallway, I believe. The safety pin. This is still my letter from Dad. Yes, later. Yep, that's the same one. Okay. By the way, hang on a second. I just thought of this. The old man's dead. And no one works here anymore but Miss Babbage. Is Miss Babbage the mail lady? Because how would we receive mail? That's Danny Ravain. That's from yesterday. This I was a very smart person after 20 minutes of figuring that out yesterday. So is Miss Babbage doing all the work here because everyone got sent home? Remember? The customer's copy packing slip from the Cinca Company, West Barbarian Avenue. Do I need to write these numbers down? I think I do. I think I do. 5257, invoice number, customer's order number 50. Okay, these two are the same. No claims for shortage will be allowed unless this packing slip is returned to us with details within it. Okay, so I have 2 gyms and a sleeping mask. I can't sleep overnight. So why do I need a sleeping mask? The gyms are going to help me, though. 2 gyms right off the bat. I'm all in on that. I appreciate that. Yes, I'll take it. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, you gain 5. Oh. Never mind. I'm all in on that. I'll take these. You got to get each one? Yes. I made a mess with the little popcorn styrofoam stuff, which is the most annoying thing ever, by the way. This stuff, it sticks on everything. It's terrible. You can't clean it up. It's the worst. All right, so that was my inventory. What did I get? So do I have to like equip it, or is it just holding it works? I'm assuming you're just holding on to it and it works. All right, let's go backwards. Let's go this way. Hallway, pantry, and guest bedroom. We cannot do two dead ends in a row. Yesterday we made bad choices. We gotta go. It's gotta be the hallway. We need options. Yeah, we gotta do the hallway. It's the only way. All right, let's see. There's the bridge. Yeah, these paintings moving around every day like this. There's the lady in the wedding dress. I keep looking at the bottom of this dress thinking that that is what that weird painting is. All right, same note. Yes, and that's it. Should be it. Okay, so the hallway is pretty samey every day. So we go left or right? I think we go right so we can get this corner, and then we'll work our way up, maybe up and around, and then we'll come back. Yeah, we'll go right. We do not need to set up another dead end. 2 dead ends on the same. That's not happening. So we have to go spare. I'm getting the same. I'm not getting any new rooms. I feel like I've done the same like 6 rooms all 3 days. There's my tape gun. Again, no. Oh yeah, no windows because we're in the middle of the house. So of course there's no windows. All right, what do we got? What do we got? There's our den, bedroom, commissary. And these two are going to send us the wrong direction, though. We have to get the we have to choose den because yeah, we're on the side of the house here. Yeah, this is the only way to get here and here. So this is perfect. We'll do it. And we get a gym. Oops, sorry about that. All right, the clocks are at 9:40 again. Oh, that's big this time. That's the same picture though. All right, so I haven't found a new picture in a while. And by a while, I mean 1 episode. My bad. There's a lockbox in here. There's my gym. So the item is always going to be on this table. Oh, there's more swans. I guess it was a swan and not a duck. Pete the swan... Pete the duck swan is just a swan, apparently. But he's always going to be a duck swan to me. Can I open this? Probably not. No. All right, now I need to find a key. I have 3 gems, though. It's the most gems I've had. I think I need to go in this bottom door. Yeah, we got to get to this corner. So I can find a dead end. A dead end. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Perfect. Closet. Ooh. 2 items that are different. There's a key that I can use for this trunk. And another gem. I'm doing this one. Because some of these rooms require gems. That would give me 4. I think storeroom's the only way to go here, right? It's got to be. All right, the big number 10 dog tags. There's my deer. There's my key. There should be a gem right there. All right, so those were in the same spot. I believe there was one. Yeah, I think the items. There's the chess piece again. Anything else different? What is this? This is like a little dollhouse? A little house for like figurines? Or is this a clue? Is this like is this a model of a part of this house maybe? It seems. Yeah, that's I haven't noticed that. Has that been there the whole time? What's this? Oh, what is this? Oh, that's my little stuffed animal in the campsite. It's a duck. See, I was all into. See, maybe Uncle Herbert S. Sinclair is into swans, and me, Simon P. Jones, I like ducks, which is why Pete the duck swan. Well, that was like kind of hidden in there, wasn't it? I would have never. That took me 3 days to see that thing. Is there anything else hidden back here? All right, well, let's open up the trunk. Regardless, we have our key. Let's open it up. Yes. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, more gems. Gem. Oh, it's gem day. All the gems. 7 gems, y'all. I don't know what gems are for, but I got 7 of them. Can I get that one room that you can store things? So there's another question I have. When it said you can store things, do you store these, the keys, the gems, and the coins, or do you store inventory items? Because this sleeping mask getting 5 steps every day in a bedroom, that would be... I think that might be very valuable. Wait, let me make sure where I'm going. Oh, I just crossed the hallway. That's right. I made the whole strategy and then I forgot my strategy. Passageway. 2 gems. Tab. A nook gives me... Alright, but I like the open... Yeah, we already know this, but that's a dead end. That leaves us... Yeah, we gotta go with the passageway. 2 gems. I have 7 of them. This is my chance. Right? Kind of have to. Ooh. Ooh. The music changed. Did you hear that? Things just got a little creepier. I'm kind of afraid to look around the corner. What do we got? There's a door. All right, so we're all closed in here. All right, what do we got? Wait, what is that? Is that like a electronic... What is that? Kind of looks like a opening, like a key card kind of thing, doesn't it? I never did look and see like these kind of things, because now that I'm an expert breaker box person based on last episode, let's see, let's look at this. I do want to go up, but I need to go down. I need to go down and back around here, I think. Yeah, let's turn around and go that way. All right, let's see what we got. That is not what I need. That is not what I need. That is the only thing. That's it. There we go. View inventory. Perfect. And it's a gem. I have 5 more. And it leaves me open to go this way. This is the only choice. All right, first time in security. Wait. Remember the breaker box? There was a switch for security. Was it on or off? I don't remember, but ooh, hang on a second. Oh. Uh-oh, cutscene. Ooh, what is happening? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely how I would be walking. This kid's like 13 years old. Camping out all night. Now he's in the security room. This is weird. And I'm being recorded. I don't know what I think about this. I don't like it. Oh, there's a note. I hope I get to read that note. And then someone comes to that door on the right. Someone just comes barging in, takes you out. And now you're dead too, just like your Uncle Herbert. Oh, whoa, wait. There we go. Spoiler. There's the jewelry case. There's a piano up there. Oh, I only made it 2. I only made it to 2 screens. What is that? I was just in there. That's where I saw my duck picture. That looks like a library of some sort. Maybe a storage of books. Music room. No, don't push buttons. Don't you know? Oh, now I'm looking at myself. Yes, that's me. Pointing at me. Pointing at me. Pointing at me. Pointing at me. Forever. Can I move now? That was dramatic. That was very dramatic. All right, here's a picture of me. Do I move? That would be awesome if you went like this. And oh, it does move. Oh, that's fantastic. Good job, game developers. That's fantastic. Okay, what do we got here? We got, what is this? Is that an indoor pool, sort of? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have the notebook is gonna be on overdrive. I'm gonna be using all my paper. What is this? A cam, B cam. Those are the videotapes of what I'm doing. I need to turn around and make sure no one's watching me. That door opened. Oh wait, no, that's just the entrance hall. Never mind. That was if it opened on by itself, there's a lot going on in here. I got a lot of stuff to look at in here. Where do we start? The game wants you to start up there because that's where it left you, but that means I'm not going to. I'm going to start back here. Staff notice. This is the same thing that was on the commissary, I believe. 2 of these terminals can be found at security. That's me. That's right here. That's where I'm at. Okay. Where the punch clock used to be. So I need to find the terminal and the terminal. I need a password. I need a terminal password because I need to clock in. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic. Maybe if I use somebody's password, I can clock in or out and it'll open something for me. Any questions or concern? Or I just need to find Miss Babbage. She's very important in all this. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Oh, the antechamber. That is this thing. So do you have to go to security to unlock it? Luckily for us, I am only 38 rooms away. So that's irrelevant right now, but so you need security and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Access levers, okay. What about this? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So things are more likely to be locked west and north is what I'm getting out of this. And I'm going to need a key card for a lot of things. Do I need multiple key cards? So many questions. There are these 2 paintings. I've seen them before. All right, so the antechamber is unlocked. And a lot of things are going to be locked. And I clock in here somewhere. So where is the time clock? It's got to be this right here, right? Welcome to Holly Security. Press enter. I don't know if I want to. I'm not ready for that yet. No. Escape. It won't let me escape. I have to hit enter. View estate inventory. Oh. View estate inventory. Here we go. The following is a detailed list of items. This is like some old school computer too. This is like from like 1987 or something. This is like DOS. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Currently in the house that have yet, this list will be updated as new rooms. So oops, I just hit the, I just punched the microphone. Hopefully it didn't come through. As new rooms. So that means of all the rooms that I have so far, I've gotten everything. Is that what you're getting out of this? Because that's what I'm getting out of this. That I haven't forgotten anything. Okay. Lock keycard system. Security doors within the estate can only be unlocked with an electric keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Offline mode is locked. Set the level. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. So medium's not where I need to be. Security level. Should I change it? Let's go back. Offline mode is locked. Can I change that? This mode determines the default setting. This is hard. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. So I should unlock them, right? Offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working. But no staff is working. Remember, because they sent the staff home. as a general safety rule. So is it going to be unsafe if I unlock it? Like, what could go wrong? Is someone locked? See, my brain, I'm thinking, is someone locked in one of these rooms? And then if I unlock it, then somebody's going to come and help me. They're going to like come out and say, hi, I was trapped and I can give you all the secrets. And now here you are. I'm going to lead you to room 46. Series over, episode 3. I'm going to unlock them. I think we should unlock them. Because you have to get the key to go places. So I would like to unlock it so I can go places. So I'm going to confirm it. Wait. Let me read that again. The security level determines the amount of doors that will be deployed. You should, expect to see 1 or 2 with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high. So medium is not where I need to be. I need to go to low. Let's set everything to low. So as the default setting, the security doors will be set to if the power is lost during a blackout. As a general rule, offline mode, which is what I have right here, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. I'm going to keep it that way. We're going to set everything low and unlocked and see what happens. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Is that where I just was? Yes. Return to security menu. Okay. Log into network. I've written a lot of things down. I do know a key card that I had on the first day was 57188. 57188. Nope, that's not it. Now I'm just going to type in all the numbers that I know. I just have to find them all on my papers here. 6789? That would be a terrible password for a video game, wouldn't it? This is going to be some random number. And I have not learned anymore. Okay, escape. So I can't log in. All right, let's get out of here. So that is not the clock in. That's the security thing. All right, so let's look around. We got coffee in here or some sort of drink. Tea, maybe. There's C cam. Over there's A and B. Here's C. I should probably read everything on these pages and keep... Can't click on that. See if there's anything on the keyboard. All right, here is blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. Oh, okay. The bulletin board just told me some truth and some lies. So I need to write this down, first of all, right off the bat. Blue is true. That it rhymes. Blue is true. Red. All right, blue is true. Got it. Red is a lie. I don't have to write that down. I will definitely forget it. So blue is true. Red is a lie. All right, so that is a lie. Oh, and the other thing, remember in the hallway? The hallway, it said the west wing doors were more likely to be... I wrote that down somewhere. That's a lie. The blue ones are the true ones. Okay, so this is blue. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked. All right, so northern doors locked. This is a lie. Antechamber has not been unlocked. All right, keep that in mind. Blue is true. Red is a lie. Now, where's the time clock? It told me the time clock was in here. And I don't see it. That's a chair. That's a chair. So, okay, so if you were going to go into a room, like, let's pretend you're at work, and you have to go clock in, and it's in any room, it's usually going to be right when you walk in that room, right? It'd be like right here on the wall, or over here on the wall. So where is it in this room? It told me right here, 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to... Oh, wait a minute. It's doubly important you failed to clock in at one of the electronic... Oh, it's when I log in. That was the thing. It was the login. There's the password. Okay, so once I'm able to find that password, I can log in here. That's what that was. Polysecurity. Yeah, that's what it was. It was right here. Log into network. That I can't do. All right. I've already done that. Main menu. Let's just make sure, because I did some changes here. Nope. I did some changes right here. Security level low, offline and locked. Security level. The amount of keycard doors. So I've changed that to low amount of doors, and when the power goes out, things are going to unlock. Okay, got it. So this room is important. This room is definitely important. There's all kinds of stuff going on in here. Now, let's see what we got. What we have, a piano kind of room, like a that looks like a grand ballroom kind of hallway kind of thing. That's a safe. That's a vault. That looks like an indoor pool kind of thing, maybe. That is a jewelry. That's jewelry. What is this? It's some sort of display in the middle. I don't know what that is. That's the nook. I've been there before. That was book. Look, I thought it was a library, but that's kind of like a book storage kind of deal. This is a nursery. That's an office. That is a closet. That's the spare room with the paint. That's the storeroom. This is the hallway. That's another view of the nook. Are there two nooks? There's that one up there, and then there's this one down here. That's a vault again. So we got double cameras in some of these. That looks like... I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. This... Let's get a little closer over here. There's the spiral staircase. That's in the pictures. Are the paintings of things in the house? This looks like some sort of music room of some sort. I don't know. I know I'm being recorded. All right, this was a lot. Is there anything else in here? No, that's it. There's another chess piece up there. My boy loves him some chess. All right, that's the main hall. So we need to turn around, and the only way to go is the other way. All right, so the closed door. Whew, okay, that was a lot. We don't need to do the breaker box, or do we? If we do this breaker box, because we can go up, this is locked in, we can go somewhere with this. Because we do know the code, and it's right next to security. If we need to turn things on and off, we can do that. Because I know that I got the switchboard there. Remember, it said it was going to unlock doors if the power was out. So if I have this here, I could, because there was like a garage and a gym or something from yesterday. Remember, it was maybe it wasn't a gym. It was a garage for sure. A dark room of some sort, maybe like a photo, like an old school photo kind of thing. It was a dark room, I think it was. I think we do the breaker box right next to security. I think that'll work. Let's do that. Hopefully, are they all purple? First of all, there's that. There's the dessert and that looks like the bottom of a dress. Either that, or it's like, wait, or is that the mountains? Like this is the cliff down the mountains, maybe. Like up here is mountain, and then the dark shadows are like falling off the cliff, maybe. I don't know, but honestly, I'm more interested in that painting than anything else right now. All right, okay, we have to do, yeah, it was a gym. Gym, dark room, garage. So if we turn them off, keycard entry system. Right now it's on, but it's low security. We need to do this purple thing, first of all. Let's do that. It was green. I already did it wrong. I already did it wrong. And green needs to be next to blue, remember? How did I make blue? I already forgot. I did this yesterday. All right, so that's... Where's the blue? Don't tell me this changes every day. Yesterday I would do this and then this would turn blue. How am I not getting any blue? There it is. Well, I don't need you right now. All right, I need you. Go away. I need you to be blue. All right, there we go. Green, red. Hit that. Purple. Green. 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 Red. Hit that. Purple. Purple. Okay, so those are all on. One of these days that's going to get much easier for me. But it didn't take 20 minutes this time. That's good. Now, the whole thing I just did in the security room had to do with the keycard entry system. If I turn it off... Gymnasium darkroom. I feel like I should turn these off. Because it said with the powers out... it unlocks things. And why is the cabinet scratched out? If you already know what's going on in this game, you're probably listening to me ask. I can imagine watching this back after I learn, like after I solved all the puzzles and just screaming at my screen. I feel like I should turn this off. For the second episode in a row, I want to turn this off. Let's do that. Let's go back. I turned the keycard entry system off. Now let's go look in the security room. And let's see if that changed anything in here. Keycard system. It's offline. Okay. So keycard system settings. Security level determines the amount of doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Okay, that's the part I'm confused. That's really confusing. Is the setting? I should expect to see some of these and some of these. Well, I only have one setting right here. This mode determines the default setting. The security doors will be set to if the power is lost during a blackout. As a general statement, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working. So we've already done that. All right, so that back. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing like some very key things. I don't know. I don't think we should waste the 2 steps it's going to take to go in there and check that again. I turned the key card system off. I do remember that, but we know where it is. We got the purples. Let's see what we got. The only way we can go is out, or no, back up and then over to the left. Let's do that. What's the first door I need is like a key card. I need to go left, correct? Yes. All right, let's go left. Furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms. Are red rooms good or bad? There's my observatory. Remember, I was gonna 1 star for each time you that star. That's in a painting. There's 4 of them in the painting. Remember? Are red rooms rare? It's not this one. It's one of these 2. And I have lots of gems this time. I didn't have lots of gems last time. And I want to know what this is. I feel like this is probably the play, but I'm curious about this. Let's see what we can observe in here. Can we go up top and see out the window? Yes, we can. That looks like a place I can see outside. I really want to go up there first, but I should probably read things, maybe? There's my little star thing in the top left. I don't know what that means. I can spin the globe. Okay. Is that going to do anything for me? There's the airplane. All right, nothing on the globe. Can I? Nope, can't do anything with Saturn. And there's my door. This looks like a little astronomy kind of deal here. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries. Okay, that's the city we're in, because based on the letter that Dad sent me. Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. This is old. It's like 100 and... What? This is from 1993, so this is 190 years old? 80-something years old? This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects blah blah, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. All right, this is the important paragraph right here. The number of stars can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations, sometimes more than one. Okay, North Star, 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice. Oh, hang on a minute. So depending on what I see, I get something. 2 trunks. They're going to need keys. So when I go up there and look, I'm going to need rooms with 4 doors or more common. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. This is a very important room. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious. That means more steps. Clavis or clavis, the key. 1 key. This is a hugely important room that is missing page number 9. I need page number 9 and 10, please. Where are pages 9 and 10? 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead-end rooms are more common. We don't need that one. The sale. Everything is 50% off. Get it? Florealis. Bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. Oh, we've missing like a lot of pages. We're missing 9, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're missing a lot of pages here. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Now we definitely need to go see what's up there. The music has changed. The music has changed big time. There's that blueprint again. I'm not in that room this time, so that is a set thing. That letter E has to be important. All right, let's go up here and see what we're going to get today. This is some weird, creepy music. Can you jump off of this? You cannot. Oh, what is this? What? What? Okay, so this goes up and down. How do I make it go left and right? Oh, down there, I bet you there's another wheel. All right, let's go back down. Yep, this wheel. I bet you I turn it. Yep. Okay, so which way do I need to go? I need to go to the right, so let's turn it this way. Yep. And it's not quite where it needs to be. And now it's blocking. I gotta go back up. Dang it. This is awesome, but also tedious. Now we need to go up. Nope, that's down. Sorry, my bad. This side. And then one more turn. There we go. Old Herbert set up a very complicated system here with this thing. We're facing the wall. So we need one more little half turn here, maybe a little bit. Stop, 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 stop right there. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we can see. What do we got going on today? 1 star. Which matches my 1 star right here. Okay, so 1 star, constellation effects only trigger when clicked on. Well, let's go see what it is. So I didn't click on it. 1 gold. And it said more than 1 in a day, right? So I should probably come back here. Sometimes more than 1 on a single day. Yeah, 1 gold is not really going to help me, so I think we should come back. This is a very valuable room. Potentially. Depending on which day you get it. This game is awesome, y'all. This game is awesome. All right. I guess we're going up. Which we need something going that way again as well. So what is this actually called? I can't click on it. There's another chess piece. All right, what do we got? Corridor, guest bedroom, nursery. Great. Let's see. We got to do the corridor because we are going to waste. This gives me +10. Whenever you draft a bedroom, you gain 5. Would that make this one 15? I have not been to the nursery. I feel like we need to see what the nursery is. I mean, the corridor keeps me going, but I have 2 other. I have an entrance here and an entrance, or a door here and a door here that I can use to go up. I think the nursery is the way to go here. But the corridor would give me multiple ways to get back to the observatory if I need to look for the stars later. But I'm going to need those extra 5 steps to get back anyways. All right, we're doing nursery. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here. I mean, obviously it's a nursery. There would be lots in here. Imagine being a little baby and your nursery's right off the stargazing room. That'd be weird. And also it'd be weird to have a picture of a bird like that right above the playpen. There's the man in the boat. All right, so we got toys everywhere. Let's look outside. What do we got going on out here? Anything? Can I see? Is this the pathway? What side of the house am I on? I remember the bridge and that pathway were over here. So that is over there, but oh, look, it's Pete the duck swan. There's old Pete. Look at him. Over there doing duck swan things because that is an actual animal because I said so. Nothing in the crib. Can I click on anything in here? I can't click on anything. Little car. Oh, that's what I'm going to be clicking on right there. Yep. And there's a key. I'll take that. I'll click that in a second. I need to look at the baby stuff. Nothing. Anything else? Little dragon kind of. What is that? Dinosaur looking thing. That is a Stegosaurus / T-Rex combination. Rubik's Cube. Anything. A lot of blocks. There's another chess piece, of course. Oh, Herbert likes to start him young with the chess. All right, looks like we're going to the little book. Is this like the baby memory book? What is the picture there? That looks like a little kid with a crown and a cape. Oh, I could have just clicked it and looked at it. I thought I was going to open the book. Nope, it is. Oh, the red prince. Remember, blue is true and red was false. And this whole game is called Blueprints, and here's the Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. I probably should have read that with a little more cadence. We'll try that next page. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. A lot of red. There's apples in the room, the place. All right, it's all the red things. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. This bird is in one of those paintings. And a swan. Are you talking about Pete, the duck swan? Is that what you're talking about there? Oh, Red Prince. Do you have a name? No. Red Prince. And he never... Wait, let me read what this says again. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. So he liked red. He did not like white. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Correct, it is blue. The end. Okay, so he sat on a red throne. He made red castle. Had a love of all things red. He did not look up into the sky because it was blue. So he hated blue or white. He did not look up. Everything was down. I don't know how I'm reading into this, but okay, got it. The Red Prince liked a lot of red stuff and did not look up. So he would have been, this would have been a terrible room for him to be next to. The actual observatory looking the most up. All right, where are we going next? We are going to the left. What is burning over there? I don't remember a fireplace, do you? Spare room, that's in the den. Oh, the den's the fire. Okay, never mind. There's a fireplace in the den. Okay. This is my direction? Yes. Yesterday, I felt like we made a lot of progress in the utility closet, but we've got a lot more rooms and options today, it feels like. And 42 more steps left. Let's go. I find 2 dead ends, both of them. Let's look at this. Hang on. That's not a dead end. I thought that was a dead end. This is, though. I probably should not give up my passageway. Yeah. It seems like the dark room is the way to go. The Nook gives me a key. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. You cannot see the floor plans. I wonder... Wait, the dark room was with the utility closet. There was a switch. The furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms. But that's also a dead end. I don't want to make a dead end right here. I think the dark room's the way to go. Because if... I could test out whatever that switch is, and it's very close, so I won't waste too many steps. We're doing dark room. I want to see what it is. It looks very dark. What do we got in there? I'm kind of scared to go in here. All right, we're going to the dark room. And it went dark. All right, now I'm terrified. Okay, get out of here. We're going, where's this place at? Down all the way to the right. Yeah, to the security room. I need to turn that back on. The lights flickered off. That was not cool at all. That was terrifying. All right, dark room. On. Gymnasium, garage, dark room. Should I turn the garage on too? If I find the garage and lights are off, I'm going to be so mad. I won't be able to see anything. All right, lights are back on. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so that was a good decision. What do we got? We got pictures everywhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the room full of evidence. Nothing. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, we got stuff everywhere up in here. There's a camera, the Cinca company. This Cinca company is like... They do everything. What is this? Ooh, that looks like something. That looks like a toolkit. A lockpick. Yes. Fantastic. A hobbyist lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock normal doors. I love it. Okay, I'm making some progress today, y'all. A scale. All right, let's look at these pictures. All right, that is a very nice lady looking at pictures. This is an old school computer from like the 80s. Chess pieces everywhere. Okay, so she's in the estate. Is that my mom? I just want to know who my mom is. Old Mary Matthew is her name because I took notes. All right, so she's sitting in front of the computer looking at a picture. We have 2 maids. One with the duster and one with the mop. Okay, they look very suspicious, but very blurry. They don't look happy at all at this picture. This picture caught them off guard for sure. Ooh, it's the same picture. That's the picture blurry. That's the picture clear. Yeah, they are not happy. Is it the same picture? Yeah, it is. Look at the hand position over here on the left. And this, yeah. Yeah, they were not happy. Whoever took this picture, they were like, I need you to get out of my face, is what they were doing. Anything on the wall up here? More pictures? Anything that I can click on up here? I need to look at these other ones. There's a note. We're going to do that later. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to look at the other pictures that I saw over here. Wait, what about the backside? No. Okay. All right, what are these? All right, there's an old guy who is not Herbert S. Sinclair. And he's got a note in his hand. Candles. What room are we in here? I have not seen this room. This may be a dining room sort of thing. There's a guy. Is this Lord Evanson? Is that who this guy is? With his big giant tie? And big fat fingers? All right, who is this? Why are we zooming in on the faces? So, in all the pictures so far, the people looking at the camera are not happy, and the people not looking at the camera are happy. Right? Not looking at the camera. Looking at the camera. Why? Is my question. It's that same picture. Again, blurry. What is this? Oh, more paintings, maybe? That is like a dessert tray. That's a tie. Can I pick up the camera? I want to take pictures. Oh, there's my man, Herbert S. Sinclair. Again, looking at the camera. Not happy. Doing a selfie in the mirror, maybe? Yeah, that's him taking the picture. So he's taking all the pictures of everybody. Here's the gate that I couldn't find. Oh, wait. Is that the code? I gotta go look at that tree. I didn't notice that before. Is there a code on the tree? All right, I need to go look at that. So, end of the day, I need to save steps to get out of the house. Go look at that. Let's see. That was that one picture. All right, this is... I haven't looked at these. There's my man Herbert. That's his hand. The same picture. And that's a worse version of that same picture. Although it is zoomed in more. Are there any other details in here I need to see? Man, his mustache. That thing has its own zip code. That thing is something. He probably hasn't seen his lips since he was 14 years old. All right, that seems to be it, except for this little thing. Well, make sure down here. Nothing down here. Anything in the trash I need to get? Nope. All right. We got pictures. We got notes. Oh, this one's zoomed in. I can't see it, though. I'm going around my microphone. Just put my face right next to my screen. Hang on. Nope. Can't see it. And then this is a lady. She has not been pictured. I've not seen that face yet. She's looking off the camera. Very much, I don't even know what the look she's given there. Print notes. Herbert Sinclair has requested yet another print of her ladyship. Print notes. Maybe that's the ladyship. Maybe that's who that was. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. So she wants an enlarged. This is the lady. This is her ladyship right here. So this is my great aunt that I don't know the name of yet. This is Herbert's wife. Is that what you're getting out of this? That's what I'm getting out of this. Her ladyship. I assume one of the rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed. So there's going to be... This is going to be an enlarged photo of this somewhere in the house. Or, no. Wait. This is going to be an enlarged print, which is that over there. Where was it? It was one of these tables had it. One of those tables had it. Bigger. This is zoomed in. And then this one, I assume. So this picture is going to be in one of the bedrooms or one of the rooms in the West Wing, and this needs to be enlarged. And that is over here somewhere. That one. It's the same picture. Never mind. Never mind. All right, that was a lot for the dark room. I think that's the only place I can only go right. Yes, I need to open up something to go north because I need to get back over here and open some of these up. But I still have an opening to play with over here. Courtyard, right in the middle of the house. Courtyard. It does give me an opening, but it also leaves me closed right there. This is the first green room I've seen. Corridor keeps me going. A parlor sends me straight up. I think we go in parlor because there's no door here, so it works. It doesn't waste any openings. I think we go parlor. I wonder if it's the same game. I hope not. Well, actually, I hope so, because then I can just do it real fast. This statement appears on... Oh, no, I have to do it again? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's different. Okay, let's go read the rules. We both oh, wait, I didn't write this down in my notes. To dine at your estate with the Oldhams. Being frank, quiet watch the decent society, blah, 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 blah. Is this the same? There always be at least one box displays only true, one box displays only false, one box is a prize, the other two are always empty. Yep, same. Yep, it is the same. I just forgot to write about the Oldhams. M. Lowry. I guess I'll take my key. Here we go. Let's go do this again. I was really hoping it would be different this time. Or, I mean, sorry. I was hoping it would be the same. All right. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. All right, so those are both true. So that means this one's false. The blue box is empty. False. That means the blue box is full. That means the blue box has something in it, correct? Because one is always true and one is always false. And if this one is true, which it is, all right, that's true. That's also true, which means this has to be false. It is false that the blue box is empty, which means that the blue box is full. So we're 2 for 2 on blue boxes. That was much easier than the first one. All right, so is that new? No, that's the road to nowhere. That is still the fishing pole. That's the note we just read. There's Herbert and his lovely mustache. He would probably call it a moustache. I guess we have to go this way. Yep. All right, let's do it. Nook corridor. All right, we do not. 4 items, but it's a dead end. And that leaves me 1 opening left to do all of this. A nook keeps me going. A corridor keeps me going forward. I feel like we got to do corridor. That way we can work our way back over here. A nook sends me this way, but then I have 4 rooms to work my way back. I think this, you give ourselves some more space up this way. 4 items is very tempting. I have 4 gems. 4 items is huge. 4. Key. I can pick a lock. You know what? We need to keep. I think right now we have a lot of steps left. I think we keep going. I think we're making some progress today. Let's see how far north we can go. Is this the room with the little note that says? No, it's not. All right, that is this was on the commissary bulletin board. Remember, it was without, I think it was like theater and without this thing. It was the Joker's writing. Yeah, there's the theater right there. Okay, so they're in the same room again. They didn't split those up. There's the top hat again. Interesting with those two. Do the paintings stay together, I wonder? All right. Oh, there's the billiard room. But also the commissary. I only have 1 coin. Should we do the billiard room? Remember in the note it said something about a new game in the billiard room or something? Let's do it. I think. Yeah. Yeah. But then it also sent, wait, but it sends us to the right and we end up going to the right again. What I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to end up having a dead end over here somewhere. Because I need to get back to this direction. And there's no, yeah, it's one of the two. I am interested to see if the bulletin board has changed, but also this puzzle. We need to do a new puzzle. New puzzle. Ooh, a tiger. There's the dessert tray again. Second time in today. Do I use the pool stick? No? Somebody left a drink in here. All right, this is all the equipment. Okay. I'm going way too fast. Sorry about that. There's the bar. Can I go back around the back? Absolutely. Anything back here for me? I'm 13 years old. What could go wrong? Now, kids, don't drink. Trust me, it tastes way more disgusting than you think it does. All right, there's my dartboard. Can I play? Can I play pool? Excuse me, billiards? Is there anything going on here? Can I click on any of these? I'm going to try all of them. I cannot. All right. Anything here? Nope, let's do it. What is this? Here goes nothing. They left me no rules. Blue. Oh boy. All right, hang on. 20. Okay, what changes the... What else is there to click? Okay, I'm confused. You click these, and it lights up the 2. All right, so the 20 lighted up the lit up the 2. The 2 gave me the 9 and the 6. What is the significance of that? It brings you back to the 2. All right, 20 goes to 2. 2, 9, and 6. 9 goes back to 2. All right, hang on. 20, 2, 6, 2, 9. All right, I'm trying to find the pattern here. There's got to be a pattern. All right, let's remember the button. Let's remember the numbers we pushed. Oh, boy. This is going to be a lot of trial and error here, I believe, with this one. Is this just like guess the number and remember the pattern? It's got to be. Get my paper ready here. All right, we went 20, 2. All right, 20, 2. The 9 led me back to the 2. Does 6 lead me back to the 2? It does. So 22. Do these give us different ones? Back to the 2. Oh my gosh. Do I just have to go number by number? 20, 2, 3, 2, 19, 2, 7. There has to be a code somewhere. Am I missing a code? I feel like I need to go all the way around and see if anything changes. So that's what we're doing. All right, so that didn't work. They all sent me back to 2. So 22. 2 gives me a 9 and a 6. So from the 9 and the 6, let's try it again. I'm going all the way around. Nope. Nope. Oh, here we go. 15. So 20. right, hang on. How did I do it? Let's start from the beginning. 20, 2, 15. 22. Okay, so we just keep going until something changes. 22, 15. Let's see the 22. What does 20 and 2 and 15 have to do with each other? 6 and 7. So this is begging me to push the number 7. So it sends me back to the beginning. So 20, 2, 15. Let me look at this. I'm trying to see if there's like if it's 22. That opens up those two. Wait. I think 15. So this. So across. Why is this though? I'm just that one. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. 22. Maybe 20 isn't a thing. Maybe I didn't have to hit 20. Maybe it's just 2. We'll go with 2. 15. Is this just gonna be trial and error? This is gonna take forever. Okay, well, 15. 10. 2. 15. 6. 2. 15. 13. 2. 15. 12. 2. 15. 9. 2. 15. 9. Literally all I'm doing is doing the same pattern and then just going around in the circle. So there's gonna be a lot of cuts here. 2. 15. 9. What are the there has to be a significance to the colors in the middle. 2, 15, 9. What do those numbers have in common? Nothing. The answer is nothing. 2, 15, 9, 11. 2, 15, 9, 8, 9, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm literally just going around in circles here. Try just 2, 15, 9, 3. Did I mess it up? It was 19. Dang it. 2, 15, 9. No, it was 3. It was 3. 3. 17. 2, 15, 9, 3, 2. I'll see you in a few minutes. 2, 15, 9, 3, 10. 2, 15. You should see off camera how this is going. 3, 10. Nope, that was wrong. 2. I skipped the 9. 15, 9, 3. There has to be like a mathematical equation, but I'm not doing it. I'm just going around in circles, writing down the pattern. 6, 2, and this. I hope this ends up being a code for something. That was 15, 9, 3, 10, 13. 2, 15. All right, I'll see you in a little while. 9, 3, 10, 4. 3, 10, 5. 2, 15, 9, 3, 10, 12. There it is. There it is. All I did was literally just go around and around and around and around. The code was 215931012. Now I gotta write this down. Dart game pattern is what we're gonna write. All that for a key card. This better be the most important key card. Opens electronically powered security doors, plural. So this opens all the doors. I got this the first episode, 57188. All right. Whew, that was something. Never again. Never again do we want to do that ever. All right, we need to go to this door. That was, whew, that took a while. All right, let's see. Rumpus room, a lavatory, the pool. There we go. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Yes, that's what we need. Plus 8 coins, though. But this adds rooms, and I still have 32 steps. I'm doing better than I have. This is like the best day ever. And this gives me 3 openings. No, it doesn't. One of the openings I'm using right now. It gives me 2 extras. This gives me 1 extra. We're going this one. Definitely. Pool. They both cost a gem. Let's go. Yeah, I remember the security room. This was the pool. What a nasty looking pool, by the way. Somebody needs to clean that water. This is another painting, a chart. This was episode 1. This is episode 2, episode 3. See, these are the views of my videos. That's what this is. This is my analytics page in the YouTube what's it called? The back door kind of deal. What is it? In the back, yeah. Yeah, my analytics page. We'll go with that. Pool rules. The draft pool, get it? Is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running and no peeing in the pool. This seems important. I probably should have paid more attention. Floor plans are added to the draft pool. Odds of drawing specific ones may differ. Some rooms are more rare. Each time you draft, 3 more are drawn. Yeah. Wait, this is just the basic thing. Floor plans are added to the pool or removed at the end of the day unless they're otherwise stated. So let's go to our room. Was it the pool, room directory? Yeah. So this is like the pool of rooms, right? Is that what I'm getting out of this? I guess. I don't know if it was telling me that because I needed to know it or is it just more information, which information is always good. So I don't know. This is a very short pool. You're not doing much in there, but we are doing much by going down. That's where we're going. We need to go this way, right? Yeah, we need to go down. So this room right here. Lockpick. How many times can I use it? Tab. Will occasionally be able to open locked doors. I think I should use this while I can, right? Save my lock. Is this door locked? I wonder, can you tell from the... No, you can't tell. We're going to use our lockpick kit. I guess it worked. Sweet. Pantry gives us more. Closet. Commissary is nope. That's definitely a no because that leads us to nowhere. I think we should go with some items. I keep passing up opportunities for coins though. But I think items might be more important right now just to see. But that leaves this as well. Either way I can't get into this square. Closet. We're doing the closet. Let's get some items. Well, coin purse. Each time you collect 3, you earn an additional 1 in interest. Okay, now we got compound interest here in this game. All right, we've seen that painting before. We've seen the tree. This is the pre-Christmas tree. Anything else in here? I don't think so. All right. Before I click it. Yeah, we need something that turns right, but also goes up. Oh no, we've got ourselves in a pickle. This I might have made a mistake, because now we have to have something that goes left. Well, we don't have to have something that goes right, because we can go back down to the den and then get 2 dead ends. Either way, we have to open this door. So how about I just open it and let's look at it through here. The nook, the commissary, the drawing room. That's it. Has to be it. This one's a dead end. This is a dead. Yep. And it I had like a lot of gems, so we're good. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay, let's do it. I'm like super accomplished today compared to yesterday. Oh my gosh, how many paintings am I gonna have to? I'm gonna have to draw or take notes. Wait, this is the same painting like 6 times. It's this guy. Look, there he is. There he is. There he is backwards. There he is again. Who are you? It's a lady. There's 2 different gentlemen. One with a fancy, very, very, very nice beard. That guy. Look at that beard on that guy. I need to find the larger version. I want to see that guy's beard. Oh, there he is. Look at that. That thing is something. Yeah, there's only like 4 or 5 pictures. That just looks like there's more. Okay. Outside. Ooh, we have a little statue outside there. What side of the house am I on? I'm on the east side. Man, we were making progress. There's the bearded guy. Oh, he's the main picture. What am I thinking? he's the main star of the show here, obviously, or at least his beard is. All right, there's got to be something in here. Is it in the middle? I just went by it. It's probably that picture. Oh, here we go, drawing, but I'm not going to look at it yet. I'm going to look at Herbert S. Sinclair. Not a very good picture of him, got to say. Mustache is on point, but the rest is very... not very good. All right, those 2... oh, the campsite. Have not seen that in a painting yet. There's my dog tags, number 10. A horse up here. All right, what do we got? Drawing. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you'll draw 3 floor plans. I already knew that. From which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Now we're talking. How can I get one of those? I'm going to need one of those items, please. I need to redraw all the time. All right, so that's pretty much it in here. So let's go down and we'll meet up with the den maybe. Or do we go left? Keep going north. And just hopefully the den will lead us into this. I think we go... let's go down. Let's fill these in. I think this is down. Is this down? This is down. All right. Oh, okay. So you can redraw it. When you're in here, you get your choice. Ooh. Well, if that's the case, I would like to redraw, please. Because all of these are terrible choices. Yes. That's a terrible choice. Can I redraw? Oh no. You can only do it once. I guess we gotta go chapel. I'm gonna lose my 1 coin. I also lose another option to go through. Yeah, it's gotta be a chapel because nothing else works. They both go into nothing. So we gotta go chapel. It's the only choice. Of course, you gotta pay your tithe to come in here. Anything different? Are they in different positions? I don't think they're in different positions. I think they're in the same spots. Yeah, they're in the same... yeah, they're in the same spots, the stained glass. That is the symbol on the gate. Up there. And the symbol... I think that's like the symbol of the manor. Mount Holly, whatever it's called. All right, we're going down. Yes. All right, dining room, pantry. I continue to give up opportunities for money. This is definitely the winner. That goes exactly where I need it to go. Each day, a meal is served after rank 8. I'm only rank 4. So, it is what it is. This is the only choice. Haven't been here yet. And that was up there is the room to the den, which very creepily just opened. If that's a word. Probably isn't. But it just opened automatically for me, which made it seem like there was a ghost. All right, anything in here? Peas in a pod. And that is a mountain. Little wine action going on here. I do need to stay away from that because I am a child. All right, there's the other side of the statue. There's nothing really in here, just there's more chess pieces. All right, well, at least we completed. Man, I'm making some progress up in here. I'm so proud of myself. Boom. 26 steps left. Let's go. Ooh, locker room spread throughout the house. Keys. Oh, keys are spread throughout the house. So more keys. We have a dead end. We need to just use this as a dead end, and we'll get more gems. Oh, that was the. Remember in the security room, I couldn't figure out this room with the floor. That was the wine cellar. Yeah, this is 100%. This is it. Boom. Oh, downstairs. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm definitely in the wrong room as a child. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have the swan here. A lot of swans. Spades. There were spades in the very first room. Remember? On the card, it was the ace of spades. MCCXII. So I know that's 8. CX8. CX. I gotta go freshen up on my Roman numerals. This is probably important. That is armor, helmet, knight kind of thing. This is like cherries or not cherries. What are those things called? Not cherries. You see them at Christmas time. What are those things? Mistletoe kind of looking things, but not. I don't remember what they're called. Some wine all up in here because it is a wine cellar. Grandfather clock and locket. We've seen those before. So this was just to get gems. There's nothing in here. Is that what I'm seeing? I can't open this. I can't read a wine bottle sticking out. Any of these clickable? They are not. Okay. What do we got next? Gotta go back through the drawing room. And head our way up. We were making... Hey, what is this? 5, 10, 15, 21 rooms so far? Yesterday we made it like 7. I still got to go outside. Remember, I wanted to go look at that gate. I forgot. Let's use a lockpick. I forgot what I was going to look at. Oh, on the tree, there was something written on the tree. Lockpick. That lockpick is awesome. Well, let's see what we got first before we go redrawing things. Pantry. Should I finally get my 4 coins? Or get another key? Well, I don't have any money for the commissary, so I think we should just do the pantry. Although that leaves me... I think we should redraw. Let's try to get something new. Because this leaves me one way to go. I need something with more than one way, and all of these are just a left turn. We're redrawing. Veranda. Now we're getting somewhere. Green one. I have greater chance of finding green rooms. 2 gems. I have 5. Food for sale. I don't have any money. The hallway. This is my first green room. We're doing it. It's not a room at all. Why is there... Somebody needs to clean this up. Somebody dumped the plant over. There's dirt on the ground. Somebody clean that up. Can I sit? I want to sit down. It's been a long day. I've done a lot of stuff. I went to the security room. They're very messy out here. Anything out? There's like a key. Anything? It's just so this is just to look outside. But it gave me a better chance for more green rooms. Nothing out there. There's that statue again. Can I jump this fence? Or this little thing? Like, why can't I just jump over this and go outside? There's a boat on its side. Wait, there's a picture of a man in a boat. Remember? There's a boat crashed down here. Okay, next. We're going to use that lockpick. Ah. I was wondering when my luck was going to run out. All right, we'll use a key. That lockpick is awesome. Okay, well, this would end our day. We're not doing that. We're keeping going. Look how far up we are. We're, what, 7 rooms up here on to the north? This gives me another key. I have one, though. This gives me more steps. Remember, though, the true statement said there was more locked doors to the north. I remember that. Let's go Nook. We need more. Let's get another key. Yeah, it was... Oh, what is that? It's just a crack? Yeah. It said there was more locked doors north. And that's the same note. Oh, a new... What is wrong with... Why is that one pane of glass... Oh, wait, they're all broken except for the one pane of glass. I thought that was the broken one. No, a broken window. Interesting. Okay. There's my key. Another chest piece. All right. I think this is... Yeah. I just want to make sure I don't dead end myself on accident. Lock pit. Yes. So I got a key in this room to use it in this room. Sauna. Tomorrow you will get it. You will start with 20 extra steps. Absolute. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on just a second. Secret passageway. You gotta choose. I mean, 20 extra steps tomorrow is nice. But a secret passageway and I have extra gems? Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Yes. We're going secret passage. Why not? What is going on in here? All right, we got a fan. A little hand fan kind of gimmick. There's my dessert again. Where's my secret passage? Do I have to click it? Do I have to like, oh, is it going to open? The Halls of Holly. Yeah, I got to click one. Oh, no. Is this a puzzle? The key to the bedroom. Green. Oh, I get it. I get to choose what kind of room I want. Orange, green, red. Okay, I got it. Which type of room? What's a yellow room? Escape. Room directory. Shops. Shop is a yellow room. Red, green are... I only have one green. I only have one yellow. So it's got to be green or yellow. These give you lots of steps. Items for sale. So, okay, hang on. I'm trying to... A lot of... So, sale is yellow, which means coins. I don't know if I have a lot of coins or not. I don't think I do. So, green was outside. I want to do green. But then red... What was security? What was it? Security was just a regular one of these, right? A blue one? Yeah. So what do I choose? What are we doing here? What are we thinking? Red seemed very negative. There's nothing in here. You lose something here. Less likely here. You cannot see things here. Red seems bad. Green, greater chance. Hallways are just passageways. I like passageways, though. I do. You know what? I need to open up. Hang on. Bedrooms give you more steps. Resume. All right, let's think about this for a second. I need more passageways. Right? This is my one. I'm on my last pathway. I need something with multiple directions so I have options to go places. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like right here. I still got to do all these though. There's no way. I say we go with an orange room to give us more options. I think we're going orange. Okay, first of all, I'm here. All right, so this is like the passage right here, right? Is there anything behind me? Did it close? Can I close this in case somebody follows me? I'm still worried about somebody following me. Like one of these times I'm going to be at like the final door. I'm going to turn around and Herbert S. Sinclair is going to be standing there looking at me. And he's going to say, congratulations, you win the game. I have one. Wow. Imagine if I didn't have this key. I can't. Okay. Let's use our last key then. Ooh. Aquarium is every color of room. Great hall. 7 locked doors. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Oh. Hang on. The aquarium sounds very interesting, though. Honestly, that's the most interesting. This seems to be the most... Hallway doors are always unlocked. I wish I had this before this. Yeah, this is the winner. Because if you get this, then you'll have 7 unlocked doors, right? Whenever I find this one, I'll have 7 unlocked doors to go through. This has to be it. And this is fancy. Is Herbert S. Sinclair in here? Oh, there's Count Isaac Gates. Oh, I gotta write these names down. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Ms. Yenna. Oh, look at the beard on this guy. Mayor Nicholas Key the Fourth. My man, look at that thing. That is something. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Oh, wait. He was in the entranceway. With the skinny tie and his little thing. Wait. So was he. Wait, no, where's Bowtie Guy? Is he over here? Lord William Epson. That's not him. He has a... Wait, is it? Yeah, these are the 2 guys in the main hall. Right here. Lord William Epson with the bow tie. And Baron Thomas Sinclair. Yeah, those 2 are in the entrance. Interesting. There's some beer. And a paint can. That's in the spare room. Go this way. Okay. I'll try. Keys for sale. I don't have any money. I have no items left. Oh boy. 18 steps. Commissary. Well, this is the only one. This is my choice. This is it. This is it. There's my dead end. Because I got nothing left. This is a dead end. Right? Good thing I chose foyer. The foyer was the death of me. All right, so I think we need to get these steps because I have to get back outside the house. I need to go look at that tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I don't need the steps, but I don't have any gems, so I have to take it anyways. Wow, we made it pretty far today, you guys. There's the grandfather clock and the tie. Let's get this key. Oh, we got one more key. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. Is this change? Still Lord Evanson. Okay. The billiard room game that I just clicked numbers until they worked. All right, what do we have? What do we have in our inventory? Sleep mask, coin purse. I gained 5. Does that mean I gained 15 steps just now? It does. 18 to 37. I think 18 went down to 17 plus 15 is not 37. I didn't have 18. How did I end up with 37 steps? I don't know. It's been a long day. These 2 guys are in the entrance hall. Which means... Do I need to find these other ones? Do I need to click on these guys? Can I get close and click? I never did try to click or anything. So I know 2 of their names. Do I click on anything in here? This seems like a very important room if it's unlocking hallways. Wait, do I have any hallways that were locked? I do not. Man, what a long day. Okay. Things are happening. We need to go all the way. We need to go straight through and then straight down and then out. Okay, so this would be easy trip. I hope I don't forget anything. I'm going outside. Man, we made it a long way today. A long way. More than I expected. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, wait. I got something else. A metal detector. Greater chance of finding a key and coins. Okay. So how do I... I need to go outside to try... What? Can I try it here? Would you try it? Metal detector. There's dirt right there. There's no dirt. Can I use it here? Dirt? Outside? Where do I use a metal detector? I don't use it in the water, that's for sure. Maybe when I'm outside I can use it. Man, this is... today is a lot to process. A lot going on today. Is this the exit? One more. Nope. I had to take a left. Yeah, my bad. Getting lost around here. This was the paint can was in a picture. I saw that. I already forgot those guys' names. But they were definitely this guy and this. Yep, there. That's one of them. I think that was the Sinclair, and this was Baron guy. No, this was the Sinclair. The other guy was some Baron or something, or maybe that's the same. Whatever. I know those two guys now. All right, we got 24 steps to go. We're wasting steps, I feel like. All right, so can I use my metal detector out here? Can I do anything out here? Can I go through this gate yet? That's the most disappointing thing. I want to go through that so bad. All right, can I use my metal detector out here? Is there anything for me to... Can I get... Do you have to get in the grass? Like, what do you do? Click it. All right, it must be a very specific thing that's obvious that I'm just not seeing. All right, so remember, I flipped all those switches. I still think those switches have something to do with that cave down there. I just... Something about this cave. Like, there's lights in there. They're just off. I don't know why, and that is my biggest... I want to find out about that cave more than anything. Are there lights down there or anything? Remember, they're all purple. All the lights that I made on the breaker switch. I opened up, or I made low security key cards or something like that. I did something in the security room. It made things low security, so does that mean I can open doors now that were closed? I'm going to keep trying these every day. What about that big one at the end? Is that one open? The gates are still closed. That thing up there is still closed. I want this to open. How do I open this? I think if it didn't have the yellow and black diagonal gimmicks there, I think that would make me less curious, you know? But since it does, I want to do it. All right, that tree's cut down. The tree's not here. Oh my gosh. I came out here to do the code and the key's not here. Or the key. The tree. Remember in the picture it was like this? The picture was like that. That was the picture. They cut the tree down. Is it one of these logs laying on the ground? Hang on. There's all these right here. Is there like a carved heart on one of these logs that are laying down on the ground? Now I gotta go look around. Hang on. That would be like the most hidden clue ever. There was one up here. Wasn't there one up here somewhere? Hang on. Just check one. Where is that? There was a log on the ground, I promise. Maybe it was down there. whatever. It's not gonna be on that. That's not it. All right. We're calling it the day. That was a lot. The security room just opened up a whole new world of possibilities. My brain is done. My brain is I'm out. That was, oh, I don't have to go. I don't have to actually go here. I keep forgetting that. Whatever. I'm still going here. I think it's more fun to go here, so I'm doing that. My brain is done. Yes, call it. 19 steps left. That was crazy. So day 1 we got 17 rooms. Day 2 we got like 7 or 8. I don't remember. Today was 27. Pretty good. I'm gonna take a lot of credit for today because I'm playing and I'm awesome. Also, sometimes not smart, but also I did 2 puzzles today. That was a lot. I think. Wait, or did I only do 1 puzzle? Yeah, because the parlor had a new puzzle. That one was easy. See, my brain is fried. So because it's fried, I'm leaving you and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we get today, or not today, room number 28. 7. We got to figure out how to open up all these doors. Too many doors are locked.